Very good to have you with us. I'm Mark Broom. High-level officials from the two Koreas are meeting again at the truce village of Panmunjom on this Friday for the second time in just 3 days.
North Korea is said to have proposed holding today's meeting that will most likely focus on narrowing the differences of opinion over the upcoming inter-Korean family reunions and the annual South Korea-U.S. joint military exercises.
Yes, and for more, we are going to cross live to our correspondent Hwang Sung-hee at Seoul's Unification Ministry. So, Sung-hee, we have another big day ahead. I'm sure people on both sides of the border are hoping for some progress to be made today. What are we hearing at the moment?
Mark, South Korean Chief Delegate Kim Kyou-hyun and his North Korean counterpart Won Dong-yon have been locked in negotiations since 10 a.m. this morning, and they should be taking a break now since it is lunchtime here in Korea. Today's talks come after North Korea's proposal that was made yesterday, as the two Koreas failed to reach any tangible outcomes after 14 hours of negotiations on Wednesday. But again, the two Koreas do not have a fixed agenda on what will be discussed at today's talks, although most likely they will pick up where they left off on Wednesday and try to narrow down their differences on the upcoming family reunions, as well as the joint military drills between Seoul and Washington. At issue is North Korea's demand that the South postpone the key resolve and full legal exercises to sometime after the family reunions take place. Now, the event for families separated since the Korean War is scheduled to take place from February 20th to the 25th, and this overlaps with the military drills that begin at the end of the month. Guys?
Well, sounds like they have quite the difference to bridge over those issues. How likely is it that the two Koreas will reach an agreement at this point, Sung-hee?
Well, Yusen, North Korea says that the family reunions cannot take place simultaneously as the joint military drills, while Seoul maintains a firm stance that humanitarian issues like the family reunions should be dealt with separately as the joint military drills. Now, however, the presidential office of Cheongwade also reiterated this stance earlier this morning that the South will not let the military drills disrupt plans for the family reunions and vice versa. Now, the big question for today is whether the Koreas can reach a compromise. But meanwhile, they are continuing their preparations for the upcoming family reunion. South Korea's Unification Ministry said a 15-member delegation will depart for Mount Kumgang, the site of the reunion, tomorrow. But guys, we must also remember that North Korea has a history of breaking promises, just like we saw the regime walk away from its agreement to resume the reunions last September, just days before the event. Guys?
All right, thank you, Sung-hee, and do keep us updated throughout the day, and let's hope some progress can be made today.
Yes, certainly. That was Hwang Sung-hee with the latest on today's hastily scheduled inter-Korean talks.